welcome back. There. Welcome back to my channel. So today, well, this is the second video today. We will be speaking of the second group of animes I'm going to tell. Well, just one anime and another group of. The first anime we'll be talking about the one I like, which is Death Note. And my dislike today, all sports animes in general. I will get to that because I did like last time with Rio Rainbow Gate, so I'm going to do dislike this time with the sports anime. I don't usually dislike a genre. They always have their good points. I found Corpse Party Tortured Souls really fun in the horror department. So, you know, it really does vary. But when I get an anime genre that doesn't really produce good ones for me, I have to include it on this list. My five things: plot and plot holes were the two of them. Plot holes, and I believe character development, plot holes, publicity, accuracy to the manga. Well, sometimes there's a sixth category, and that's just overall appeal. Would I like it? Is I able to fanfic too? I usually don't include this sixth one because it's really only personal. But sports animes in general just don't do it. The three I'm thinking off the top of my head: Slam Dunk, Kuroko no Basket, and Eyeshield 21. Now, I haven't seen Eyeshield 21, but I will get to that in a second. Kuroko no Basket, I have seen 2 episodes of it. I hate it. It just doesn't have the sense of suspense because, you know, it's just a game. Now, I don't know if something bigger comes, like a scholarship that he has to wager, that might make it a little suspenseful, but you know it's just a game. At least something like Sword Art Online that was a game, you knew it was life or death. You know, there was nothing at stake here. Now, I've read some of Slam Dunk, and honestly, I can't tell you what it's about. I didn't like it. I stopped reading it right off the bat. Now, as I said, Eyeshield 21. I hadn't seen it, but I'm putting it in this category because it looks unappealing because of those two. One bad apple spoils the bunch, and those were 2 I just didn't love. Prince of Tennis is another one, because, like I said, it tries to be suspenseful, like an action or adventure one, but, you know, there's nothing really at stake there. Now, I could expand this into all-game type animes, like Haraku no Go, which is about Chinese checkers, I think, but I like that. That one was really cool just because of how that went. How it showed like a Yu-Gi-Oh alternative but to a more dull game that kind of made it slightly more interesting. Now, I know some people don't like that, but Haraku no Go will be on this list later on. But I could expand it on that. Yu-Gi-Oh kind of downgraded. We'll cover Yu-Gi-Oh in a later topic on its video all of its own, because Yu-Gi-Oh can go under my like-dislike because just itself, because 2 seasons I like, 2 seasons I dislike. Same thing for Pokemon, Digimon. They're all going to get videos of their own. But I just couldn't see anything positive in any sport anime. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I haven't seen it all the way through, maybe it's just my personal preference, but that is how that is. And now on to the one I like, Death Note. Now, Death Note, about a boy named Light Yagami. He finds this book called the Death Note, and in this Death Note, if you write down someone's name in 40 seconds, it will kill them from a heart attack. If within that 40 seconds you write the cause of death in there, they will die of that death in a minute. If it's an impossible kind of death, like if they're in prison and you say they die in Paris, they're just gonna die from a heart attack. And there are other little clauses too, and he decides he's a character with a god complex, and he decides he wants to change the world, make it better. Now, when we're watching this story, we're watching this from the antagonist's point of view, the bad guy, the villain. But we want him to win. We think that he's the good guy. So, this is going to be a short video, isn't it? I think I might cover another like, just because. But one thing leads to another. He's being hunted for, he gets the name Kira, which it means like, I think it means like savior in Japanese. It means something in Japanese. Comment in the description what you think it means, what you know it means. I'd really be appreciated. Anyways, he does this, and L, a detective, starts hunting after Kira. After a long battle, L dies, and that's when people stopped watching because they were so attached to L. That's the point where I kept watching because I didn't like L at all. I thought he was an overused character. It really wasn't that good. He really wasn't that smart. And then, yeah, his proteges that came in, Mello and Nier. My favorite character from Death Note of all time was Nier, because L is maybe, I think 25, no, a little older, a little younger than that. Anyways, it took him, a 25-year-old, to kind of guess that Light was Kira. Nier, a 5-year-old, was able to figure out that Kira was Light. Just being that intelligent to figure that out makes you better than your mentor. And then you have Mello. Mello was the one that was over the top, overzealous. Now, I haven't seen the sequel. I haven't seen, not the sequel, the ending. I haven't seen the finale. Logic dictates Light dies because he has a Death Note, and Death Note already takes off Light from you. So, I mean, there's nothing else you can do. So as I see, we're going at the 6-minute mark, and all my videos have been past 10 minutes. I forgot to tell you why I like Death Note. Death Note, on the 5 categories, has solid plot. There's really no plot holes, so those 2 went out the way. Character development, yeah, we got to see how the characters develop. Granted, we never really got to see how Light was a real psychopath, but not really important. We got to see L, how he was the funny, kooky character we all know and love. Yeah, I mean, Mello and Nier, we got to see how they developed. Publicity, this thing was big. I mean, this thing was big in Japan, big in America. Not like One Piece, it's only continuing because its bigger fan base is in America. And okay, hold on, wait. I gotta go through my hierarchy. Plot holes, character development, publicity, and accuracy to the manga. This thing looked like it was page for page in that manga. It was like I was watching a manga. And if you want to punch me, that's gonna be in the audio, isn't it? I know it fucking is. Anyway, oh crap, I wonder if this is like fucking me up. I don't know, I'll listen to the audio later. You know, yeah, so I mean, this thing was just great, and to audience, to the 6th genre that I never really used, Secret 6, audience appeal, this thing appealed to almost anybody. If you wanted L to win because you thought Light was wrong, that he shouldn't do this. If you thought Light was right because you felt that all these sick people had been taking out the world, there was someone for everyone. You had Misa, who was in love with Light, and you gotta watch it. 5 out of 5 stars. And as I see, like I said, I'm only at 8 minutes, so I'm gonna do a quick synopsis of Hetalia. Hetalia is one I want to hate, but I can't. It's just so amazing. I mean, Hetalia, it's kooky. It's like, okay, let me do it like this. I will be reviewing, for the extra, in this minute, K-On! And Hetalia. They are both animes that are short little synopsis animes. Their books aren't really books, they're just little skits of jokes. With this, there's not much plot to be done with it, but what they do is amazing. It is hilarious, it is funny, you can make fanfic characters to it, you can make fan stories to it. My only complaint is that Hetalia has almost an all-guy cast, and K-On! Has an all-girl cast. No male characters in either one, no male predominant characters at least. Well, there's no male predominant characters in K-On! Well, there are female characters in Hetalia, Hungary, Bets Larvis in Ukraine. Sorry, camera fell. This is just until I get, if you can just hold out and be my subscriber until I can get this, until I can get my webcam, my microphone. I promise you, the video quality will be amazing. Just hold on for me, okay? But, oh man, I went on my minute. Alright, I'm gonna finish the synopsis. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna try to wrap it up under 11 minutes, okay? Anyways, you know, both of these have just such amazing qualities to it that make it funny. Sure, it doesn't have a plot. That means it doesn't have a plot hole, so I mean, only one problem. It doesn't get much character development. Oh, yeah, it doesn't get character development. Sorry for the middle finger. Well, I guess you really can't tell it was my middle finger, but I mean, whatever. Just don't report it, please. It was an accident. That's not gonna happen again. It was my mistake. So I was still like counting off, and I accidentally put up my middle finger. Anyways, good plot. Well, not the plot. Character development. That's what I'm saying. Character development and accuracy. Well, it doesn't need to be accurate for me. I don't count that one just because it's so insane. Publicity. Hetalia is big all around the world. We've got some congratulations from other countries because it recognizes them, like Poland, Lithuania, Belarus, Latvia, you know, countries like that are small and they're being put on the map because of Hetalia. While K-On!, it's just hilarious. I don't even know how the publication is. You know, I think that, and the fan base, I already covered that. So, I'm Ezreal X. See you later. Bye. Or not. I can't wait till I get this stuff, okay? You guys, just hang on with me, please, please, and I promise I'll get better. I'm Ezreal X. Now, goodbye.